morning, Holger Peterson. Oh, I think we're starting. I think, potentially. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. How's it going, everybody? How is it going? Welcome to Sunday Morning Comics. A little bit of a late start, but it's Sunday, man. We take it easy. Take it easy on Sunday, right? J-Rod Ham's here. Yuri in real life. Jailus Comics. We got Holger Peterson. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the show this morning. So I thought it'd just be fun to talk about modern specs. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? How do you feel about it? Does it influence you when you go to the shop? When you're there on New Comic Book Day, are you looking for things to spec on versus are you just looking for things that you just want to read? Like, that's the dilemma, right? Danny? What's going on, Danny? How's it going, brother? Danny Graven. That's a cool name. I like Graven. That's a cool name, mate. Sound like a comic book character. Danny Graven. Audio is low? Audio is low. Why is the audio low? Maybe it's back too far. Is it better now? I moved the dirty mic. Spec is in spectaculars? Well, yeah. Maybe. NES Master 80, what's going on, man? Dude, send me a message. Dude, I didn't see what yeah, we gotta talk, brother. NES Master 80. Something didn't happen there that like a month ago, man. So J-Rod Ham, do not flip through that book. Leave it sealed, man. Leave it sealed. Don't touch it. Read it online. It's talking about Teen Titans number 12. The first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, which is that book has gone crazy lately. Like, I've seen it as, that's one of the, the main newish books in the last, month and a half of that come out, maybe 2 months ago, if that. Who knows? Not long ago, that book came out, right? And it was $3.99, I want to say cover price on that one was. It wasn't a $2.99 book. It was $3.99, right? So within a week, it was $12, $15. Now I've seen that book at $50. Like, all day. $50. Raw. Yuri said, just buy to read. That's the way you should do it, I think. I really do. Now, as part of the 500 subscriber contest giveaway funness that we got going on, if you haven't checked out that video for all the rules, they're really easy, and I'll just explain them now. Make a video. Be 18 or older. Be in the United States or Canada or in Germany, because I'll send it to Holger. So if you're in Germany, you get it. And then we got some UK guys. So, just make a video. Kyle, just make a video. It's easy. It's easy. So, it's really easy. That's what I'm saying. But we're adding a book. We're just going to go ahead and we're adding a spec book to the giveaway for the contest. What does everybody think about that? What do you think about that? As part of this spec talk that we're going to do today, we're going to add a spec book to, I guess we're technically adding 2 spec books already because we got one in there. Okay, so adding another spec book to the 500 subscriber giveaway contest funness, right? T-Man is here. What's going on? T-Man, good job, buddy. Good job showing up. T-Man actually made the first contest entry sub video, and it was his first video ever, right? Yeah, it was his first video ever. So, what's up, T-Man? Happy Boxing's here. What's up, man? I didn't even see you jump in. How's it going, brother? I read also. Good, man. A cool NES Master. Let's see. Oh, there's an auction right now for the Teen Titans 12 for both covers, A and B, for 102. Holy junk. Somebody in the last auction won my cover B for like $20. So they instantly, like, as soon as they got that book, instantly it's worth double what they paid for it. It's amazing. Will you ship to Florida? Florida, I don't know. Jesse, if you make a video and you win, I will drive the winnings to you, brother. How about that? Because I need to go to Florida anyway. So that'd be a good excuse. If you win, road trip, hand delivered. Can't say that for everybody, but I would do that just because it'd be warm down there. It'd be nice to hang out for a couple hours in the warm. Philly Superman, what's going on? Jay, how's it going, brother? Yeah, now, I know Jay doesn't spec, because Jay's never going to sell his books, but we're just talking about how it influences, like, I mean, actually, it influences what we buy, it influences what publishers kind of make, things like that. That's right. In-person delivery from the exile to you in a box, and I'd be like, hello, I give you a box of stuff. It'd be funny. That'd be a good time. So, I don't know. We'll see who wins and what their address is, and if it's actually someone who's actually close, I'll deliver it too, if that's cool with them. Elite Snorlax is here. What's going on, Elite Snorlax? What? Allern? Is that how Allern? What's up, Allern? Couldn't see the R and the N are together. He said he might sell his now. Man, I would just keep holding on to it. If you're talking about the Teen Titans 12, just keep holding on to it, brother. It's still going up. It hadn't topped out yet. Metal's not over. It's gonna keep going for a minute. What's up, Rag? How's it going, brother? We could hire Jason Smith, since he works for the Postal Service, to do our deliveries for us. We could sub him out. Have that be a side job. He's like the postal or the comic book delivery man. Get his own little uniform. That'd be sweet. Okay, so if y'all look back here, look at this, guys. I'll show this off. I got this week. I went ahead and opened it because the box was scary because it was jammed into my mailbox. But it is Avengers 257. First appearance of Nebula. So, Guardians of the Galaxy fame, Karen Gillan. I really like her from, like, Doctor Who. So, when she got the part of Nebula, I was super pumped. But, this book, I don't know if it ever really shot up in price or anything like that. I got it on an auction. I think it was on... Was it on Legends Live Auction? Maybe not. Maybe... Yeah, I think it was on Legends Live Auction like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So, very cool. It's in great shape, too. And I think I got it for like less than $10. So, I'm fine with that. It's a good deal. Yeah, it's Terminus. There's a ton of characters in this one. Plus, like I said, the first appearance of Nebula. So... We'll see what she does in Infinity War, if she actually does, if she has a role like she had in Infinity Gauntlet, the actual series. That would be very, very cool. Not that I'm looking to sell that book, I just like the character. I like the actress who plays the character, so I figured I would get the book. That's right, Jay. Elite Snorlax is local. What's going on? So that's a couple of us. Happy Box Inc. is not terribly far away either. And then there's somebody else who's really close. Crap, I can't remember. So yeah, there's like people popping up all over the place here. It's really cool. Well, I'll have the meetup. Let's see. Rag said he found one of those in a dollar bin yesterday. Video forthcoming. Nice, brother. Mr. D, what's going on, brother? Jesse said he saw Karen last summer. I saw her at some con here a couple years ago. It was when when Guardians 1 was first coming out. Her hair was still like barely growing back from being shaved. So yeah. Jay said he hopes the movie is as good as the actual comic event. It's going to be different. I don't think we can go into it really comparing it. It's just got the name. You know what I'm saying? They've got the name. There's Infinity Gems or Stones, whatever they're actually called now. And Thanos in a glove or a gauntlet. Like, those things are there. But, I mean, we know we're going to have the Black Order. They weren't in the gauntlet. Like, things are going to be different, you know? But, oh, it's still going to be good. Regardless, everybody knows it's going to be good. So we don't have to worry about it. T-Mountain's up in Gainesville. Oh, yeah, that's right, brother. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, man. I come up there and go to the lake all the time when it's warm. It's not warm now. Stupid cold. So that's the reason the show is late this morning, too, guys. A buddy of mine was over here watching football game last night. And then ended up playing Magic till freaking like midnight. He goes out to get in his car. Car won't unlock. So we spend a while like doing a whole bunch of retarded stuff or horrible idea stuff, I guess you would say, on YouTube, like that tennis ball trick and stuff. Nothing really worked. So ended up having to call a tow truck. Luckily that his insurance did that. But it was like 2 a.m. Something flew by the window. It was like 2 a.m. before tow truck guy got here, so it was ridiculous. Kyle said it's warm where he is. That's not cool, man. It's 5 a.m. and it's actually warm there. Well, yeah, it's like summer. Your summer, right? So, dude, that game was bad, J-Rod. That game was bad. Did I miss somebody? Hold on. Let me scroll back up real quick. I think Cisco lives near me. Man, there's no telling. There is no telling. Stephen Oates. That's who I missed. What's going on? Stephen, how's it going, brother? Alright, so what I was saying, though, about the... What was I saying? I've jumped topics here, everybody. You're throwing me off. Not really. Yep, it's summer. So nice. Did you use your Black Lotus card? No. Apparently we're sponsored by McDonald's. Not really. No, I don't have a Black Lotus. That is a card I never had. That card was cool when I started playing way back in the day. And then quit. And I've only recently, like, it's just me and a couple buddies have spent not a lot, but more than you would want to spend on a card game. And so we just kind of play each other. But just for fun at this point, right? It's just for fun. I'm not going to play in tournaments and stuff later today. Not going to happen. Maybe. But, yeah. That's where that went. Ridiculous Falcons game. Should have played better. Dude, they just didn't even show up the second half. It was really, like, you only needed to, like, score once or twice in the second half. And nothing. Okay. Let's let it go. We're letting it go. If you turn that cup upside down, it's a Wendy's cup. And a mess. And it's a mess if you turn it upside down. Good try, Jesse. Good try. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay. But so, let's go back toward the subscriber contest and the add-on. We're going to add on a book that kind of sparked my wanting to talk about this subject. Now, we talked about Teen Titans 12, right? We talked about Teen Titans 12, first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, and how that has gone in a month and a half from $4 to $50 raw. You know? It's ridiculous. It's just blown up. We've only seen that character a little bit. Who knows if that one's going to be one of the Batman who actually make it out of Dark Knights or Metal. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Poor Jay. So the Falcons now, I'll just say this one last thing. The Falcons are now 0-3 in the playoffs against Philadelphia. All time. That's awesome. So. Okay, so the book that I picked up that we're going to add to the 500 subscriber contest is a recent spec book that if you look on eBay, it's already tripled in price, if not more. You're like, what the junk is going on with this book? But yeah, it's shot up. So originally a $2.99 book, talking about Green Lanterns issue number 38, the first appearance of Red Tide. Red Tide. Like she's a detergent, or he's a detergent. I haven't read it. I picked it up just for this purpose. So this book is being added into the giveaway for the 500 subscriber giveaway contest funness that's going on. So you get this one, the Jenny Frison, which there's one right. Let me get it. Okay. Blam, the Jenny Frison Phoenix Resurrection issue number 1 variant. Some other fun stuff. So yeah, so that's added in, but that was my like kind of spark to think about that, because I was like, oh, this would be a good book, but my shop had already marked it up, right? So they hadn't marked it up as much as it goes for on eBay, luckily, but they'd already doubled the price easily. So I was like, all right, this is another good one to throw into this to see what it happens, since we're still about 2 weeks out from the end of the contest. So by the time the end of the contest comes, we do the raffle or whatever, and then the person gets it. We'll be able to see like how much it's gone up. If both of these books now, we'll be able to kind of track both of these. I'm gonna do it. You don't have to. I'm gonna keep track of them, and then at some point, probably on a Sunday morning comics, or I may just do a normal or a random live show to talk about that aspect of it and just see what they're doing. Because that's kind of cool. I mean, we could be giving somebody a box of rocks, basically, or we could be giving somebody something that these books maybe continue to go up a little bit, and at some point they could, get rid of them and make a little bit of cash or whatever. Who knows? Does she fight Dr. Clorox? Maybe. Red Tide versus Dr. Clorox. In the Spin Cycle universe. J-Ross said, whoa, when did that come out? 2 weeks ago. Not this New Comic Book Day, but the New Comic Book Day before, right? Yes. So, it's right there. So, you may want to check it out if you can. This is the A cover. The B cover doesn't have Red Tide on it, I don't think. It seems to go for a little bit less on eBay from what I saw. But at my shop, they didn't even have any of the B covers. So all they had was A's, which is really weird. That means somebody went through and picked all the B covers out and left all. You know what I'm saying? So something's up with the B. So the B cover on that book may be the one to get. I don't know. Madam Clorox. Dr. Clorox is Golden Age villain. Oh, man. That's funny. That is so true. That is so true. That's funny, man. All right. So those are 2 books, right? That recently, 3 books, really, because the Jenny Frison book, man, that one's still holding or continuing to go up a little bit. So I've been watching it. I've gotten a little alert for that one set. I'm going to set an alert for that Green Lanterns 38 and just kind of keep track of that one also. See how it goes. But man, it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. Holger misses Sam Humphries on Green Lanterns. Who's doing it now? Somebody I don't know. I don't know any. Tim Seeley is doing the writing, I guess. I'm not reading that one. I'm reading Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. It's actually good. I liked it. But I'm on like this big Green Lantern kick, so I've been reading a whole bunch. I gotta go back and get what I need. I got a volume 2 over there. I messed up. Okay, so another book that we could spec on. No. Everybody, let me know. Like, what books are you thinking about that? Or let me know this. Does it influence what you buy when you go to the shop? Like, when you go there, are you, you're going there to get the books you want to read and you want to collect and things like that. But are you also looking at books or buying extra copies of certain issues just to keep for speculation purposes? I did not even see one of those, Rag. Rag's asking if everybody get a Stabby Bunny #1. I think that was out of... Who did that? Was it Aftershock or was it... Who did that book? I can't remember who did it. But I didn't even see it. I mean, I am going back to my shop after... Once we're done here with the show, then yeah, I'm going to the shop. Because I'm going to go play a Magic thing. Oh, they're from Scout. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Scout Comics. I didn't see it. I'm going to ask. If they don't have it, I'll just order it. They're pretty good about that. As long as you talk to a certain person about it. But no, I did not pick it up. Did everybody read Avengers No Surrender? Like, what'd y'all think about that one? I don't know if I showed these yet. Because I got these after I did the haul video. So we got the cover, the super spectacular lenticular mess here, right? So I read this book online, and then I decided that I wanted to get it physically. And if you're getting it physically, you might as well get a variant too, right? Why did I get a variant, man? Why did I buy this? Why did I buy this? Why? Basically, it worked out that it was, they just make you buy this and you get this for free. Whatever. Right? So that's cool. But the reason that was the reason I got it, basically. I was like, I'll just get two. Because I like the story, and I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with this character, Voyager. Of course, this is like the Venomized cover, it looks like. Yeah. Venomized cover B. Yeah. So we'll see if this thing ever does anything. I doubt it. There's probably a ton of this B cover. But I just thought it was cool. And Voyager just shows up at the end of this book. So this is, I guess, her first cover appearance. And then she's also first... Would it be a cameo? Because she's just on the last page. So... compared to Hulk 180... where Wolverine's on the last page. So, I don't know if this will be a cameo or a first appearance. But I'm interested what they're going to do with that character. It seems like she's like Lady Century, Like, oh, because you even see when she shows up at the end. Spoilers for this book if you haven't seen it. I mean, it's the last panel. I'll show you. Last panel of Avengers No Surrender. Now, this is going to be a weekly book that's coming out, everybody, so they're going to get us on this one. But they got me at least for one more issue. I want to see who this Voyager character is. Okay, so you see her show up here, and that's all she says is, once an Avenger? No, what did she say before that? She says a couple things off panel with her head turned, and then once an Avenger, she says there at the end. Yeah, whatever. Once an Avenger, always an Avenger, blah, blah, blah. But you see in the background here that she is in the statue of the Avengers from back in the day. Like the original team, like whatever. They got a statue at the mansion, I guess, whatever. But she's there on the statue. She's much older now, of course. Like it looks like her hair is white. Or maybe she's just a little bit older. Her suit's different. I don't know. Whatever. But they're doing the Century thing, where apparently everybody forgot about her in Blue Marvel, so they've done that twice. Blue Marvel's another good spec book. Good luck finding that book cheap. If anybody has that book that they want to get rid of cheap, I would like to have it. Adam Blue Marvel. Like, I just want to read it. I haven't read that book. You know what I'm saying? I need to find it in trade, I guess. Because first issue is ridiculously expensive. I guess it was just a low print run or something. Oh no, Jesse Shop's six blah blah blah. Man, 675s were delayed. I hope you just read it online. Hoger read it. It was good, but not great. I agree because it was kind of like you didn't know what was going on. It was weird, and it kind of feels like the one thing that's happening we've seen in other stories or something. Like it feels very familiar. It's not like a new threat that we're like, oh no, what is this? You know, it's like, okay, well, it's probably like immediately when I saw that was what was going on with the Earth, I guess is like our big issue. Something's happening with the Earth. I immediately went through my mind like a whole bunch of other things that have seemingly been the same thing. So maybe it's something different than any of these other things I've seen. But that wasn't a big surprise to me. It was the appearance of this character, Voyager, that was the real like, huh, that's cool. Like I said, I read it online and then I was like, fine, I'll go pick it up. Yep, Jay said the same thing. Yep. Oh, T-Man, that stinks, man. That stinks. Yeah. Maybe another one. I'll think about it. Cause hey, they shops are places you may not even think. Like there's one 6 miles from me that I only found a couple weeks ago. Like it just never showed up on any searches when I would look for, comic book shops or anything. It just never showed up. It just never showed up. I was looking for something not comic book related and it showed up. So, you never know. They pop up and I mean, even if there's like any game shops, there's a lot of time game shops will also have comics. Okay. Jesse throws out a really good idea here. Really good theory. I hope this also. He said he hopes Voyager is actually Valeria. And it's another way the Fantastic Four are returning. That would be cool if she was a time traveler. Because she's in the statue. Like she was on the original team and everybody forgot about her until she showed up. And now, whoop, she's on the statue. I don't know, but that would be really cool if it's somehow related to the Fantastic Four coming back. Franklin's just out there messing around with stuff. It's crazy. Oh, she has only appeared in statue form before this. Wait, so we've seen the statue with her in it before in some other book? In like Avengers, like a couple issues ago? Crap. Nice. That's really cool. Rag said he got a store party sketch variant of this one. Nice. Catherine got the Adam Hughes Marvel #1, or Adam the Blue Marvel #1 at her shop last year for $2. Man, that thing goes for like 30, 40 now. Like I haven't seen it cheap in a long time. And I didn't even really know too much about the character until he showed up in Ultimates 2 when they started doing both volumes of that because he was on that team. So that's when I got interested in that character and wanted to go back and read that. But like I said, I haven't picked it up yet. Oh, the statue was in the Legacy one-shot. Glad I got that. I didn't even notice it. Or maybe I did, and it's been a minute since that came out, so I've just forgot. Huh. That's a cool way to shoe in a character and let everybody kind of forget about it. Wait, what statue, Tevia says? It was? Do I have that book anywhere? I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Everything's lost. Everything's lost. Okay, so, alright, everybody, that's your homework, is to go dig through your stuff and pull out Marvel Legacy #1 and find the statue with Voyager on it, in it. As part of? Yes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said, Tevia. It's the Century. Or it's kind of like a shoehorn of the Century Blue Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody forgot. Well, this, as part of forgetting, the statue was altered. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody's perception of the statue. Exactly. Oh, Jay said it's behind Jarvis. When he says something feels different, you see the statue outside change. Man, do I have that book anywhere? Out? No, I don't. Ah, man, I wish I did. I wish I'd thought about that. I should have done better research, guys. No, that's cool. That's really cool. Move some stuff. Alright. So, man. Alright, so I'm excited to see where they go with this character, though, or at least explain it. You know, they piqued my interest at least that far. But I hope it's explained in a new, better way. But just her, like, you know, she's like gold and everything. I was like, it's the Century. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do with that one? Now, all right. So, I mean, now we can go broader with like talking about modern speculation if everybody wants to, and go as far as, you know, we can go back, you know, however far back you want to say modern goes. When does modern start for everybody? What is your definition of when modern starts? Because there's all kinds of modern keys, like NYX #3, NYX #4, because it's the first time our claws are out on a cover or something like that. There's all kinds of random books that are modern speculation that we can kind of talk about. Ultimate Fallout #4, of course, like that's a big one. Monstrous #1, that's one that a lot of people are just kind of holding on to, it feels like, at this point, and waiting for something to happen. It was a low print run, so, and it's like a super cool cover. Chromoly, chromium cover, chromy la color. Hoger said, at the end, Reed Richards created this universe after Secret Wars. He could be able to manipulate such characters, such as have power over them, or just create them and be like, oh yeah. Or I mean, there's no telling, man. I hope in some way, some shape or form. It seems like everybody else is on this bandwagon too, of hoping that somehow we're getting the Fantastic Four shoehorned back in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we pretty much got all our X-Men back. Professor X is back, even though it's like a weird alternate version of Professor X inhabiting Phantom X's body. Oh, in Astonishing X-Men. So wrap your brain around that one, if you will. Good times. I mean, Phoenix is back. Jean's back. Scott's going to be back. Everybody's back. Who's not back yet? So we just need the Fantastic Four back. Alright, I will find that, Jay. Maybe. Is it on my phone? Is it on Discord? Everybody check out ComicFrontline's Discord if you haven't. Not on Discord. Somewhere else. Nope, it's up here. Oh, yes. Okay. Jay sent me the picture of Voyager. Or of the... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Did we all just think it was Wasp or something and not really think about it? I don't know. So, yeah. I don't think you can see this on the phone. Nope, that's just going to show up like crap. What? Alright, that didn't work. I will find it. We'll show you. But yes, so it's just Jarvis walking by a window. Then they show outside the window, and the Avengers statue is there. And sure enough, she's on it. But it's not zoomed in. It's, I mean, even if you zoom in, you can't really see. It's just a female figure, and she's, you know, got her knees bent just a little bit, like she's kind of crouched down, getting ready for something. Who knows? But yeah, I guess there was, like, who is that? But yeah, there was no clue. There was no clue left other than that image. Yes, through the window. Thanks, Jay, for sending me that picture there. Jesse says he remembers the window and it being outside. Good job, buddy. You're the man. You're the man. So, alright. So that's super cool. I'm pumped to see what they're going to do with this character. It appears that she can fly, so that's cool. She's a flyer. What are her other abilities? Who knows? Who knows? Tevi said that X-Men Blue has been really, really stupid recently. I haven't read it in a really long time, so I don't know. Yeah, I haven't read it. 1980s. What are you talking about, Rag? Oh, wow. Catherine Figure said, I said Jean's back, and her cat came running. Sorry, if I'm going to try not to say her name anymore. I'm sorry. But her cat's name is Phoenix's name, but not Phoenix. Her name that I'm not going to say, but it's in the chat. You got it. That's awesome. That's hilarious. That's funny. Oh, yeah. See, my dog is named what the Signal's character's real name is in Batman and the Signal. So anytime I would watch a review of something or anybody was talking about that book, I would like kind of make sure that he couldn't hear what was going on, and I didn't want them to say his name, him jump up. So I'm with you on that. I completely understand how that is. Nice. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Jay, I'll just make you a moderator. Hold on. Quit. Magic. You can do those things now, Jay. We appreciate you, brother. Tevi is going to go with late 90s, early 2000s for the start of the modern age. Now, that could be fun. I mean, you could spec all day and not even be wrong. No. I will say this. The hardest to spec on, to me, the hardest to spec on is image books. Indie books in general, but image books, because you've seen image books go crazy, and you've seen image books be 10 cents in a year. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones where, but it's because Image pumps out those number ones like crazy, so you never know what series is going to get picked up, where it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? So I've strictly gone with Image comics. I only buy what I want to read. I do not like independent, pretty much exclusively. Any independent book I get is just something I want to read, not for spec purposes. Purposes? What the crap? Purposes. Rag said that he sees a lot of X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold in the dollar bin when he goes digging. I think they just ordered too many. And then plus X-Men Gold, X-Men Blue's not good. And X-Men Gold had the stigma of starting off with that controversy and what that artist did and all that stuff. So a lot of people just dumped that book at the beginning. Because I only picked up the first few issues of it. I dropped it for a while and I jumped back on it. Since I jumped back on it, when was that? Before that Mojo World stuff or whatever crap was going on. It wasn't horrible. But since all that, I've been back on it. I've enjoyed it. I like Astonishing a little bit more. I enjoy Cable a little bit more just because Cable has more of just a fun X-Men old school adventure. So we'll see what they're going to do with the new Exiles book and things like that. What other X-Men? Oh, I'm reading the Phoenix. Whatever. We're all going to get X-Men Red. I mean, that's speculate crazy. Variant covers. What are you going to do? JLS said, Image, you usually have to flip quickly. There's a long-term keepers like Saga and The Walking Dead, for example. But most are hit and then end up in the dollar bins in a year or so. Yeah, brother. Yeah, they do. I mean, don't get me wrong. They put out some great books. But they put out so many series, through the month. They're releasing 10 to 12 new series a month, it seems like. You're going to get a ton of number ones from Image. It feels like you get 1 or 2 a week. Sometimes you don't. But it feels like you do. So maybe 10 or 12 new issues is way off. But a few new writers there. New. Wait, what happened here? Hold on. Let's read this stuff. Tevye said, we really need new writers for X-Men and Amazing Spider-Man. Jesse said, Mew Riders are cats. Right, I guess. That was funny. Oh. Perez, I don't know what pronunciation your first name is there, buddy. Is agreeing with Tevye. Can't wait for Slot to get off of Amazing Spider-Man. I know this has been Tevye's soapbox for a very long time, that Slot needs to get off Spider-Man. So maybe it'll happen. Maybe it's some weird contract. Maybe it's even been announced. I thought it was that he was going to leave. But I think it's all just speculation. So this is part of modern speculation is writer and creative changes. That's a good point to it, everybody. That's a good point. Also, like I said, the other point, or the other way to think about speculation. Oh, arm itch. Oh, because it's cold and everything's dry. Is how it influences what the publishers actually put out. Like if they see, like they've done with number ones and restarting things. We've seen that. So that's definitely a key to it. Pumping out new characters, things like that. Chromium covers, variant covers, things like that. I mean, they're fueling what they see our buying habits are. As far as comic book readers, speculators, collectors, things like that. They're looking at all that data and saying, well, we need more number ones, or we need this and that. So we're all kind of in on it, and we don't even mean to be. Perez asked, what's the big deal with X-Men Red? Where'd it go? Where did I put it? Phoenix is back. That's the big deal with X-Men Red. Is Jean Grey, sorry, Catherine, is back. And this is the resurrection of Phoenix. Now, she's going to be, I guess, either on, if not completely leading the new X-Men Red team. So, that's going to be awesome. Plus, it's red. Red's cool, so we're in for that. What did I miss? Hold on. I missed something. Yes, okay. For 10 years. For 10 years. Jesse said he asked Dan Slott about if he's ever going to leave around 800 or so, and he said he's not able to say anything just yet. Steve Costello, what's going on, brother? He said, best current Image book is Kill or Be Killed. I have heard that from several people. I haven't picked it up. Or maybe I do have issue number 1. I don't know. I need to look. My phone is freaking... We're getting some Twitter action from XCT, whoever that is. Thanks, XCT. It was speculated because of the March solicits, where Slott maybe isn't listed on Amazing Spider-Man. That's pretty crazy. So maybe that'll be something that's coming very, very soon. We'll find out. I mean, we're going to find out very soon. Is it in previews for March that he's just not listed there? That would already come out. So, has April previews come out yet? Now, who would be a good fit, Perez asked, for Amazing Spider-Man? Yeah, it seems like they're stuck perpetually waiting or holding pattern for the next big event. Yeah, they need to just like burn through, like go. Like Daredevil's a good example. Like Daredevil just gets, he's not part of any big events or anything like that. They're just, Charles Soule's just over there like telling a story, just going through it, man. It's good. There's no Venomverse or anything like interfering on his book or anything like that, you know. Let's see. I missed the place. Hold on. I think Marvel's writing problem. It seems that they are stuck in perpetual hold. Okay, yep. Okay. No idea. She's leading. She's leading what? You have that too because we're getting another Venom event called Venomized. Yeah, no, it was like it was like a prequel Venom event for the main Venom event, right? Venomverse was the prequel to Venomized. Thanks, Rag. I appreciate it. Yuri's gonna wait for that to come out and trade. Image Collector's Edition, so that is next level. Nice. She's talking about Kill or Be Killed. Another Venom event. Come on. I know, that's what I'm saying. I bought issue 1. I bought a variant cover for issue 1 of Venomverse. That was it. I don't even know if I read it. I was not interested. I just thought it was a cool cover. And I think I got a couple Venomized covers, but not many. That, I guess, the second round, because the first round was back in the mid-2000s, I guess, or something like that, somebody said. Oh no, the tagline is it's saving the best event, or saving the best event for last. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's not leaving your side now. I got you. Just watching. Okay, cool, Catrin. Sorry. I'll try not to. I think we're done with that topic for a second. So, or that name at least. I choose Jerry Conway. Yeah, put him back on, man. That killed Spectacular, didn't it? Or no, it killed Renew Your Vows when he got off, man. I dropped that book like a bad habit. What the hell? Through it. As a Boston Chris. Is it Boston Chris Comics now? He changed his channel. I can't remember. Jesse, is that what it is? Boston Chris Comics? He would throw that in the trash. When they changed it, it was changed. It was not good. The art changed. That book just went to junk. It went to junk, everybody. Yeah, save the base battle. Excuse me. I was out in the cold too long last night. Venomized event after Venomized ink. No. This is Spider-Verse all over again. I know, but Spider-Verse was cooler. I don't think we're going to have a lot of like characters come out of Venomverse and things like that are going to stick around like we have had with, I mean, because we had Web Warriors after that ran for a while, so a lot of those characters are still around doing stuff. Jesse asked if I'm reading every single comment. Maybe. Try to keep up with you guys. I'm not going to do that to Karen. Jesse's a mean, mean man. I'm hoping, Tevye said, I'm hoping that Renew Your Vows can finally be set in the main Marvel universe. I don't see how that's possible, brother. That would be cool, but then you would have like two part. They could do it. Then you'd have two Mary Janes, and they're not gonna do it. They might move her over and move her like to the main Marvel universe, but they're not gonna merge the whole thing. Hey, I didn't read it. I just knew the characters were in a title. I've cut down on I'm cutting down. Like JLS Comics, if you watched his video talking about his new comics list, or not new comics list, his 2018 comic list, right? His want list for 2018. It's got one book on there. He's cut it and he's trimming the fat on his collection as like he gets new books and stuff like that. He's getting, exactly what he wants, trimming the fat from that, saving up for that one key book that he wants to get this year. And whenever he gets that, then he can go buck wild on whatever else. So I think that's a good way to do it. I'm trying to focus in on what I'm doing a bit, and get some super keys to show off this year, as it were. Super keys to me may not be super keys to you, but I'll be excited to talk about them, so that'll be fun. Let's see. Philly Superman J, what's going on, brother? He says, the Green Goblin is back and scarier than ever. Dan Slott has saved his most harrowing Spider-Man story for last, as he and Stewart and Menon kick off amazing Spider-Man story 10 years in the making. Holy crunk. That's the holy junk. That's the synopsis there that we get in the previews, huh? No, that is super cool. It's time for him to leave. It really is. I mean, he's done. We'll look back on his run of Spider-Man, and there'll be several parts that were really, really awesome that everybody will really enjoy. I mean, it's going to be one of those things. He was on this book for so long, So, but it's cool that it appears after whatever story arc is going to be leaving the book and then moving on to something else. I'm excited to see him write a different character. Maybe he's going to go to DC too. Did I just blow your mind? We never thought Bendis would go. He went. What if Slott now goes to DC? Tevye wants a weird big band-aid put on spiders. I think that's what that says. Undo everything, put everybody together. I mean, they could do it. It just takes the right writer to want to go that direction. So I would suggest that whoever the new writer is on the new Spider, when it's announced, you know what I'm saying? You might want to hit that person up on Twitter and be like, hey, please do these things. See what they say. But don't do it to Dan Slott, because he won't respond. He will be mean. Wait for a new person. JLS said, Slott also told me yesterday that Joe and Axel didn't want the marriage back at all, but he begged them during Secret Wars, and Joe said, "Okay, Dan, I trust you, but it's gonna stay its own story." Oh, and that's where Renew Your Vows came in. That stinks, man. That stinks. Jesse was at a con this weekend, so he got to actually see and meet Mr. Dan Slott, and I'm guessing get some signatures and some stuff like that. I don't know if you got pictures. If you did, everybody follow JLS on Instagram anyway. And we have his show, of course, over on his channel, JLS Comics, Thursday's ComiConversation. Every Thursday night over on his channel at 8:30. There's a link in the description below for that. What? What'd she say? Oh, Tevia's just not happy. Tevia, it's alright, man. Don't worry about it. Perez doesn't like Tom Brevoort either. Yeah, there's a lot of people at Marvel that people aren't happy with. I mean, it is what it is. We'll see if CB can get things going here. He's been there, what, like a month or so, and has already had like his own controversy around himself. That if he can, I think that'll blow over. I don't think that's as big a deal as people want it to be, or as it was initially reported to be. Just because people shadow write books all the time, or use a ghostwriter, or things like that. So just changing your name, because it was going to appeal more toward the audience that you were going. I mean, why not? I don't think he broke a law. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's okay. Oh, nice. Jesse said, yes, check out his Instagram. JLS Comics on Instagram. Check that out. And you can see his pictures from the con. Perez, thanks so much for subscribing to Jesse. Definitely check us out, like I said, on Thursday for the live show at 8:30 Eastern. It's a good point. JLS, ask if they kill our Aunt May, who will fight Galactus? Squirrel Girl? But she'll beat him every time because she's unbeatable. She's unbeatable. I saw a book where she beat Dormammu with squirrels. She's unbeatable. What can you do? What can you do? The right thing to do? Kill all. Are we in Logan's Run? What's the age limit there, Jay? What's the age limit on your kill all the old people thing? Are we in Logan's Run? Because I don't want that to be the case. One more day. The event that fractured the Spider-Man verse. Oh. I'm glad I wasn't reading it then. I'm glad that I was not even thinking Spider-Man. Except probably the movies. When did One Way Day happen? When the movies were happening? Somewhere around that time? I can't remember. That's what I'm saying, Jay. Man, if they institute that limit, some of us are going to be on the other side of that line, and it's just going to be over, I guess. It's done. You've passed the age limit. Time to die. Aw. Your little hand thingy turned red. If you guys have no clue what I'm talking about with Logan's Run, it's a film made in... Man, when was Logan's Run made? I want to say the early 70s. Maybe the late 60s. I don't know. Go watch it. It's actually really good. I enjoy it. And it holds up today because it's future stuff, and it's still future stuff. So whatever. But it's like everybody lives in a big mall underground. Yeah, that's what it looks like. No, see, what they could do, man, is they could all of a sudden something crazy event is going to happen, and Aunt May is going to be like youngish again, right? Like in the movies, because they're going to line it up with the movieverse somehow, some way. You know, someone is just dying to draw younger Aunt May. You know, they're ready for it. They're pumped. That book, somebody's itching. They're just itching. And they'll use Marissa Tomei as like the blueprint for that character, I'm sure. Oh, no, Jesse, no. Jesse incorrectly states that Logan's Run is where he helped the kids across into Canada. No. Actually, they end up in like DC at the end of that movie, which is weird. So they're not too far from DC the whole time in that movie. Apparently, spoilers if you haven't seen it. We will take your mutants, eh? That's right. If you're past the age limit, run to Canada. Oh man, you know that would be the thing. There would be like safe havens for like people of a certain age and stuff like that. If you can pay enough and blah 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 blah. It would be nuts, man. That would be chaos. Chaos. Utter chaos. Alright, so okay. Let's do a recap here before we start wrapping her up. Recap. 500 subscriber contest giveaway. Go watch that video. If you haven't already made a video for the contest, it's super easy. Be 18. Be in the US, Canada, Germany, UK, New Zealand. So pretty much be on planet Earth. Be on planet Earth. And make a video. And tell us who your favorite superhero is. Favorite comic book character, favorite team. Your favorite. What is this is the thing. Like, I could sit here all day and talk to you about Daredevil, talk to you about Thor, talk to you about like Image books from back in the day. Like, I can easily talk about that junk just all day, easily. It's no problem. So I'm gonna do my favorites, which I just mentioned, and talk about them in a video after the contest is over. But that's what the contest is. You just gotta make a video, talk about your favorite, and you're entered. Be subscribed to the channel, of course. That's one of the easy ones. But like I said, you need to go watch the 500 subscriber contest details video or whatever, and then you have to comment in that one too. So go watch that, make a video, do that. We're adding in, so you were getting the Jenny Frison cover. That one's part of it. The Jenny Frison Phoenix Resurrection, beautiful, awesome cover. I'm throwing in, as a bonus now, we're doing one of the add-ins because we're up to close enough. We're up to there. So we're throwing in the Green Lanterns issue 38, first appearance of Red Tide. So we're getting 2 spec books in here, along with the comic folio case from BCW that the person's going to get, along with the other stuff they will win once we, figure it out. Like I said, you got to go watch the video to figure out, or to get all the details on what's going on. So that's what's happening. Added books. That's going on. You got about 2 more weeks, give or take, to finish that out. It runs to the end of the month, right? So, a few more weeks. Oh. Why is Florida its own planet? Have you been to Florida? It's like, Florida's the armpit of the United States. Somebody, it was a comedian. Don't have anything against Floridians. I love to go there. Know a lot of people who live there. Just because it's always humid. It's very humid in the summer. But I live in Georgia, man. It's humid here. Anytime it's not cold. Sometimes even when it's cold, it's humid. Be somewhere within the multiverse. Be somewhere where I can send you something. Yeah. It may take a minute if you live on the other side of the planet. But, yes. This is true. Oh man, back to the hand delivery. I cannot. If it is on Mars, I cannot hand deliver it. It just won't happen. But I think that's a really cool idea. That's funny though. If somebody local did win, or Jesse, because I threw that out there at the beginning, hand delivery. Hand delivery. That's hilarious. Here's your box. And we can make a video together about you opening or whatever. That would be funny. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. That, of course, depends on the winner and if they would even be in for that. So we will go. Let's see. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I got to get going and head to the shop and do some stuff. So, boom. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Thank you so much for checking out this video and watching here. Everybody in the live chat, JLS Comics, Yuri in Real Life, Holger Peterson. We got Perez. We got Phillies J Superman, NES Master 80. Did Jackie show up? I don't think so. Tevia's in here. Scrolling back up, everybody. I know I missed somebody. Steve, what's going on, brother? Catherine Figures. Where did everybody else go? I'm missing people. Rag was here. Man, I'm sorry. T-Man was here. All right. So if I missed you, I'm really sorry, but I really appreciate you checking out the channel. I will definitely have the review of Cable 152 and 153 up later tonight, so definitely check that out if you can. Let me know what you think about that book. Like I said, I just enjoyed it. It's a fun read, and if it's a fun book that I enjoy, I want to do a review about it and talk about it. So be doing that tonight, and maybe some other stuff coming up, plus new hauls and more updates as we get more more entries into the 500 subscriber contest giveaway funness. That's the title now. It's the 500 subscriber contest giveaway funness. That's what it is. As we get more entries into that, we'll be, of course, adding on to the stuff that the winner may get. Second prize still gets the same thing no matter what. So, sorry, second place. Whatever, it's a consolation prize. That's what it is. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good Sunday. Thanks so much. Subscribe, like, do that kind of fun stuff. If you weren't here for the live one, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought.